Privyet, comrades, and welcome to this week's episode of the Just Saying podcast. I'm your host, Justine Martindale, and this week I am so excited to have back my friend, my OCD Anora fixated birthday girl. Today is her birthday. It's Justine Marino.
Thank you.
She is back. She had an Anora-themed birthday party. Let's just dive in because I've known you for a while, and I know when you like something, you like something.
It becomes my whole personality.
Yes, and so now she is in her Anora era, and I can now say Academy Award-winning film, Academy Award-winning actress. So you really got something good.
Yeah.
Like, if this movie flopped, it'd be like, oh, no.
I know.
Justine, something's wrong.
I know.
But we can now say, well, at least she likes a winner. But still, something's wrong. Right.
Something's still definitely wrong,
Right.
but the movie is right, I will say. And that is confirmed by all the awards it's won. I love Anora. I have seen it now 15 times.
15
in the theater.
In the theater.
I got a tattoo.
Oh, my God.
Justin, you didn't watch the movie, even though you had 6 weeks to prepare and watch the movie.
Well, here's the thing. I'm cheap, okay? I will say it. I was like, I told you last night, we'll get into the birthday party in a minute, but I get bombarded with all the films, right?
Yes.
And so I'm like, I don't really know anything about this. I'll just wait. It was like Anora and then like The Brutalist. I was like, I'm not really, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, okay, I get on the home screen on my TV, it says like movies to watch.
Yeah.
Like The Substance was free. I was like, all right, I'll watch The Substance.
Yeah.
That was free, right?
Yeah.
I'm already paying for like 98 streamers.
Yeah, it's insane.
And so I'm like, okay, well, when Anora's free and it's available, I'll watch it. So every time I do check, and Anora is still $5.99.
Okay.
And I'm like, it'll next week it'll be available. So then last night at the party, everyone's like, it's on Disney Plus. And I'm like, I'm sorry, a Russian hooker movie is on Disney Plus?
It sure is, babe.
But they canned the Lizzie McGuire movie because it was too racy?
This movie has so much sex and tits everywhere.
Yeah.
My mom did watch it on a plane.
Atta girl, Lorna.
Accidentally. Lorna
Who are here
watched
today.
it.
The parents are here.
My parents surprised me for my birthday
Yes.
party last night. And so they are here. They're in the house. Lorna watched it on a plane last time she came to LA in February. It is not a plane movie. I'll just say that for anyone who's thinking about watching it on a plane, don't.
Why is it available on a plane if it's not watchable on a plane?
She watched it. I think she downloaded it and was watching it on her phone.
That's your fault.
It was Lorna's fault. No,
I thought it was on the full safety feature screen.
No, it was full Lorna's choice. But that's
There's
how much.
A woman watching porn on the plane.
That's
Well,
what
that's my mom. Yep.
She's like, I wanted to be in the know. Well, it's so funny because when it won all the awards, I have been talking about this movie since I saw it in early November. It won the highest award at Cannes last year. And then I saw it and I've seen it a million times. I was taking every friend that I could to see this movie. And then when it won, I got like 47 text messages. Congrats.
Yes, like you were part of this movie.
I feel like I was part of it. I love it. Like I said, I have the tattoo. I'm just obsessed. It's so good. Mikey Madison is such a fucking star. She is incredible in it. It's the best. And so I had to have my 40th birthday theme to be Anora.
And mind you, like there's birthday parties and then there's like Justine's birthday parties. Like she had a custom neon sign that was built from the movie hanging.
Yes, it was the exact replica of the sign, the HQ sign, as you're walking into the strip club in the movie Headquarters, which is a real strip club in New York. So Steven Hauser, huge shout out from the Comedy Store, made me that neon sign. It looked fucking perfect.
It looked good.
It was so good.
I mean, there was vape pens, there was ring lights. Everyone was in fur and tracksuits.
Hair tinsel.
Hair tinsel. You still have some hair tinsel
Well, I
in
got
your
mine
hair.
professionally tinseled.
Okay.
Funny story, when I was in Brentwood getting the tinsel, oh shit, you can really see it here. I was getting it done in Brentwood by a woman, and then I got clip-ins for everyone at the party that everyone put in their beards. Clip-in tinsel.
Clip-in tinsel.
That they were putting in their beards, and like the dudes all had it like a rat tail. But when I was getting it done in Brentwood, the woman who is wonderful, it's Lucky Locks LA. It's a great, if you want tinsel in LA, get it from her. She's great. But the next clients came in and they were children. They were like 10-year-olds. And then she was like, and I'm doing a bat mitzvah later. And I was like, oh, this is for my 40th birthday
just
party.
a grown woman getting tinsel in her hair. Who are you? Like Ramona Singer? Is that what it is?
Yes, I am.
Or who was the housewife who like, oh God, Adrienne Maloof.
Yes.
I think Adrienne Maloof was like the first housewife to rock tinsel in her hair. Yeah. Good for her.
Well, thanks for rocking the merch, by the way.
Mind you, she also had T-shirts made.
And
very
totes.
breathable T-shirts, I might add.
They're iron-on patches. They don't breathe well.
No, they are. But like, it's just so funny because I was like, leave it to Justine to have like T-shirt merch at her. I was like, is there a QR code I have to scan? She's like, no, you can just take one. And I was like, oh, I want the one in red. It's only in mediums. Okay, well, I guess the black shirt it is. I'll take the black shirt. Evan's like, I'll take mine in red. I'm like, great, Evan. You take yours in red. Yeah, but it was just so fun. You guys, vacation season is almost here, and having your travel essentials ready makes the whole experience so much more enjoyable. And you know, I'm on tour right now, so I am constantly packing bags, unpacking bags, traveling on the go. So I treated myself to some luxe upgrade options with Quince's high-quality travel essentials. Hey, and you know what? They're all at fair prices. And the best part, all Quince items are priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. We love a good deal on the Just Saying podcast with premium luggage options and durable duffel bags to carry it all. Now, by partnering directly with top factories, Quince cuts out the cost of the middleman and passes all of those savings on to us. We need to save as much as we can right now. Now, I ordered the Flow Knit Breeze Performance Polo in olive green and heather sky blue. I love a heather. Now, with these shirts, I love them. They're chic. They have nice popped collars. They fit nicely into my luggage, and the material is so breathable and lightweight. I just love them. So listen up. For your next trip, treat yourself to the luxe upgrades you deserve from Quince. Go to quince.com/sayin, SAYIN, for 365-day returns plus free shipping on your order. That's Quince, QUINCE.com/sayin to get free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sayin. Happy travels. I found out that you live right below the Oscar-nominated actress herself, Sally Kirkland.
I do.
Who, if you guys don't know Sally Kirkland, I think she was nominated for the movie Laura back in the 70s.
Let's take a look. She's an icon for sure.
She's something else, that's for sure. I actually did a movie with Sally Kirkland.
Wait, what?
I know, humble brag. Let's see. I want to say, was she in... What was the movie?
That's Sarah Kirkman.
We don't know Sarah Kirkman. Get out of here.
Sally Kirkland, like Kirkland's signature.
Sally Kirkland.
Is she a Costco heiress?
God, that would be like the best of like, she's this famous woman who just happens to be, Anna is the movie. Anna. I knew it was some woman's name.
Oh yeah, that's her. That's literally my neighbor. I've seen her in the halls.
Yep.
She has, her birthday's on Halloween. And
makes sense.
A couple years ago, we always have a Halloween party as well, but she was having a birthday party for herself on Halloween. And so in the elevator, it had a picture of her with like balloons. And it was like, this floor for Sally's birthday party.
I love that. Good for her. She's like, I'm not going to do the Halloween parade. I'm just going to have it at my house.
Yes, exactly.
I did a movie back in 2009. I wonder, like, Lee always like pulls up stuff. I'm wondering if he like pulls it up when I say the name of it.
Oh,
I
hope.
Shows.
Please, I need to know everything.
You probably remember this. It was like right before I went to Italy, and when I did White Lotus, which we'll get it. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I watched.
Okay. And this was a movie called, oh God, what was it called? Oh, hold on.
Sounds impactful.
The Wishmakers of West Hollywood.
Oh my God, that is not the name. And Sally was in it?
And Sally was in it. It was the tale of three gays just trying to find love in this just hard time of a place that we live in. And we threw pennies in a wishing well right outside of the wishing well on Doheny in Santa Monica.
Oh, beautiful.
And Sally Kirkland was in it, and she was fabulous. She was great. Kooky AF.
I love.
And this movie was written by this guy, and it was literally like an opus.
Yeah.
Like it was this gigantic script. And he was like, I want you in this movie. And then it turned into like we all gave our schedules. And I was like, I'm literally leaving out of the country in like a week.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, we have a week to shoot this. And I'm like, what could go wrong? And we threw the script in the toilet. It literally became like, whatever you guys want to do, we'll film it. It's the most improvised. My bulge looked great. I had a Speedo scene, and I was
always.
But I don't even know where this is available. Look at that.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
An homage to the 1954 classic, 3 Coins in the Fountain.
Wait, I'm obsessed with in the background, the Hollywood sign says West Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Am I even in the poster? I'm probably not.
Oh my God.
It is available on Tubi.
Oh wow, you guys.
Oh my God.
Let's have
Drew Jogi's in it.
Oh, Sally Kirkland, Golden Globe winner.
Yep.
I love Drew.
Wait, is that me on the top? No, that's not. That's not me. Anyways, I played the part of the stand-up
Jason.
comic. I played the part of Jason, yeah. One of the 3. Vincent DePaul was, that was the guy. My love interest was Greg Zarian, who is the twin brother of the other Zarian brother. Do we know him? Do you know him, Lan? Yeah. He's like, he was nice. But yeah, it was a big shit show of a mess.
Yeah.
And we had our after party at the Abbey, which made sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Yeah.
If you're making wishes in West Hollywood, you're going to end up at the Abbey.
And I don't think my storyline ended well. I don't think any of us did. I don't even know how this movie ended. Just watch it. You're welcome. If you just want to watch pure trash,
I'm watching it.
Just watch it. We'll do a full recap.
I would love
There's no script. There were no lines.
Wait, we have to do a recap. We have to do a review. I will do a Patreon recap with you. We are reviewing this movie.
What if it's one of those like cult classics that no one's heard about, and then like TikTok starts clipping it together, and they're like, guys, you have to watch this movie. Look, it was fun, I think. It was like going to like vacation Bible school. Like you're there for a week and then it's over. You know, and you're like, okay, we're doing something fun and positive. This is really gonna be a ding in the entertainment community. We're gonna this is gonna be groundbreaking. Everyone knows this story, but there was no story. I couldn't even tell you, like, I don't even know how it ended.
Yeah.
It was all improvised. The whole movie.
I'm obsessed that they improvised the whole movie.
Yeah. And then I was off to Italy and I lived my White Lotus fantasy. What do you think? Because I literally went from a White Lotus viewing yesterday. So I went to Thailand in the afternoon, then went to Russia at night.
Yes.
So I was getting my passport stamped.
You were being very worldly last night.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
I thought it was good. I thought it was different from the other seasons.
It was my favorite season, I think.
Really? Mitch as well.
That's what he said, yeah.
I'm still digesting it, but because I watched it after everyone left, I fell asleep on the couch watching it. Then I woke up and the pictures were in from the party. And
can't wait.
It reinvigorated me.
Okay.
And so then I finished it at like 5:30 in the morning. I was like, oh my God, Justin asked me to do his podcast. Like,
like you were up and the sun was coming up?
Yeah. And by the way,
How do you not do cocaine?
Exactly. Literally just like sober. Like I had half a cherry Coke at 10.
Half a cherry Coke and a little bit of pixie stick. She's like, I'm ready. Yeah.
So I watched, so here's the thing. Did you watch any of the TikTok theories on it or anything?
I had several.
Okay, because I was watching all the theories because I knew it was going to be something tragic this season because all the other endings have been a little bit comical, right? The first season, he shit in the suitcase and then got stabbed in self-defense. The second season, we think that the gays are going to kill Jennifer Coolidge. She defeats them all.
They would never.
Yeah. And then she falls off after defeating them all.
Yeah, hits her head and just drowns.
Yeah, exactly. So I was curious because this season seemed a little bit, it was deeper than the other seasons.
I thought it ended darker.
Yeah. So it really ended like, to me, a perfect like Shakespearean tragedy, I think, which was beautiful. I thought, I don't want to give anything away, but I thought the ending was beautiful. I've seen some criticisms and I kind of see where some people are coming. There are a couple things, that I have that I was like, okay, well, this could have been whatever. But overall, I thought it was great.
I'm not going to give anything away. I will give away opinions.
Okay, yes.
I will say I loved it. The one thing I really was like, about was how did Leslie Bibb's character know Parker Posey's character? That was never addressed.
Oh my
And it
God.
drove me insane. And like, luckily I'm not the only one, because there was like, no, we met at that baby shower in Dallas. And it was like, I don't think so. And I was like, wait, what happened?
So that, I think, would be my overall thing, is that I feel like there were a couple things that could have been tied up a little bit better. I didn't even think about that. But there were just a couple other things that like we could have all brought together. But overall, I did think it was good.
Why did Rick go back?
Oh, leave the country immediately.
Right.
He's at brunch. I'm like...
having like a continental breakfast.
Sir.
Yeah, Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity. I'm like, no, you gotta go.
You gotta get out of there.
You gotta get out of there, Goody Goody.
Yes.
And like, and then the biggest thing for me was kind of, and I don't want to give anything away, but was with God, how do I say it? Was with...
Just say spoiler, like fast forward
like
if you don't like
this.
If you don't want...
God, you're such a pro.
Yeah.
Fast forward if you don't like this. Was when the sun came back.
Oh, yes. Like just out of nowhere. There's no explanation. So,
I was like, yes, because that's what I wanted. I wanted the like... He was the one that was getting spared.
Yes.
And then it's like, oh God, that's the like Shakespearean tragedy of like, I wanted him to be spared, and then the sacrificial lamb kind of a vibe.
Totally.
So
yeah. And if we're in Spoilerville, again, fast forward if you don't want to know. But I just thought that last shot of Rick and Chelsea in the water, the yin and yang, like there were so many beautiful things set up that they really did pay off. And I just thought that shot of them was like, beautiful, and him carrying her at the end.
Hello, did you not get the reference though?
Which one? What?
What other movie did it remind you of? I'll give you a hint. From 1996.
Oh, Romeo and Juliet?
Yes.
Yes, it was so Romeo and Juliet coded. So that's probably why I like also loved it so much.
She saw that 85 times in theaters.
Five times in theaters. Titanic still wins. Titanic is 21 times.
21 times.
But 16 times the original run.
Yeah.
So, but Anora, I'm hosting an outdoor screening on May 17th. So you should come then. It will be free for you.
Oh, where do we get tickets?
I'm like, I'll send you a link. They're $45.
I'll go see that. Yeah, so I'll wait.
Come.
See, now you get to take my Anora virginity.
I do.
Which
we never thought I would take any virginity of yours, though I've been trying for a long time. When we lived together, I'd always be like, Justin, we're dating. Justine, we're not dating.
She's like, this is my boyfriend. I'm like, we're not together.
I'm like, Brenda and Brandon.
My favorite was I saw Travis Wall. I ran into Travis Wall in Hawaii.
Love Travis.
And Travis actually came here the other night. And it just, every time it just makes me laugh, because we would watch So You Think You Can Dance on TV. And this was before we did the dance show here at the store, and before we taped the dance show. And there was one day where like Travis was dancing, and I think it was like the finals, and you just looked over at me and you were like, should I bone Travis Wall? And I was like, God, your gaydar is rotted.
It was rotted.
You have...
It was bad. It's good now.
What is this Colorado gaydar you have? It's like the altitude is thin, and so is the gaydar.
It was. But remember, we lived together. I would just be like, should I bone so-and-so?
I was like, why is this on a to-do list? Why is this? Like, mine's like, go to the groceries, wash my car. Justine says, who do I bone today? Oh, man.
That's so
yes,
funny.
I loved White Lotus, but I do want to get back into Anora of it all, because we have some stories.
Yes.
Listen up, Just Sayers. Did you know that only 5% of Americans get their daily fiber intake? That's not a lot. Now, if you're like me, I like taking care of my gut. I am a huge advocate for gut health. As the days get warmer, I want to make sure my gut is looking snatched, okay? So that's why I started using the Sugar to Fiber probiotic mix every day with ZBiotics. And I have news that's going to make it even much easier to take care of that fiber intake daily. This is the same team behind the pre-alcohol probiotic they just released this new product to help get more fiber into your diet without changing what you eat. Now, ZBiotics has genetically engineered a probiotic drink mix called Sugar to Fiber. Now, what that does is the Sugar to Fiber turns your sugar in your foods that I eat into a prebiotic fiber called Leavan fiber. It's really hard to get Leavan from a typical diet, and it helps to improve the amount and diversity of fiber my body receives. Now, as I get older, gut health becomes more important to me, and that's why I'm adding Z-Biotics sugar to fiber to my daily routine. It helps me know that I'm getting the diversity of fiber my body needs, and it's so easy. I just wake up in the morning, rip open a little packet, throw it in my water, my drink of choice, mix it up, drink it, and I know that I'm getting the proper and right amount of fiber daily, which is great. So right now, go to zbiotics.com/SAYIN and use promo code SAYIN, SAYIN, at checkout for 15% off any first-time orders at ZBiotics Probiotics. ZBiotics has a 100% money-back guarantee, so if you're unsatisfied for any reason at all, they will refund your money, no questions asked. So thank you, ZBiotics, for sponsoring this episode and making our guts healthy. Now, you're not watching Beverly Hills Housewives, are you?
No.
Okay.
But I have a personal story about the person this story is about as well.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this season of Housewives has been very, I don't know, it's just kind of dull for me. And it's a little like, they're just bitches. It's just always something, Yeah. We did get news last week that Garcelle Bouvet is leaving, which very Shakespearean. In part one of the reunion, she was like, let's at least just get a group photo, a cast photo at the end of the reunion. And she actually walks off the set of the end of the reunion, like in the coming parts. And she said last week, I'm not coming back because they all kind of ganged up on her. And I loved Garcelle. I loved Garcelle so much. But now Erika Jayne is back in the news because on part one of the reunion, Andy is like, oh, Erika, congratulations on being featured in this film or in the song from Anora.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, thank you so much. It's called Drip. And yeah, it's just really cool. And it's up to like be best picture. And so I guess they filmed it before the actual awards. However, Brooke Candy, who is the actual singer, has now leaked a text message with Erika Jayne and slammed her for taking credit on the reunion after the track is featured in Anora. So, Brooke, who you're gonna have to fill me in on this because I haven't seen the movie, I haven't heard the song, but I do know Erika Jayne's hits, like, how many fucks do I give?
Oh, that's such a classic.
That's another song, and then there's she has another song called I think Pat That Puss, maybe. I don't know. Something, those classic
and this one's
hits.
about patting puss as well.
Okay,
it's like,
so they were like, I know who to reach out to, Erika Jayne.
It's like pussy pop, 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 pop. Yeah.
We can play that, right? It's not going to get like cut for licensing.
I could play it on my phone.
Totally.
What song?
Brooke Candy's going to come
Drip.
after us.
It's called Drip. I do think,
which is about a faucet being left on during an extended vacation, and the hilarity ensues. Yeah. So Andy Cohen mentioned that the song had been featured in the film Anora. But let's see. Wait, what is that? Oh no.
I haven't seen the video.
Erika Jayne looks like the aunt who's like, I can be in this too.
Aunt and niece made a music video.
Yeah, Aunt Erika and who is this? Brooke Candy?
Yes.
So I get it. So she's the feature. So
yes,
she's getting a little heat, and Brooke Candy.
She
here, let me finish reading this. She said, Andy congratulated Erika. And the singer took to her TikTok account where she lashed out at Erika, slamming her as rude for failing to mention her and looking back on other interactions they had after Erika was featured on the song. So you actually watched the TikTok videos. I saw part one. I did not know there was a part two.
There was a part two. And basically she said, because she was like, oh, there's another part of the story I'm going to give you. And I was like, part two? Basically, she said there was...
Drip the tea!
Drip it, Brooke! She said there was a private screening at the Grove that that Erika Jayne hosted at one of the theaters at the Grove with all the fans, which my first thought was, how did I not know about that one? How did I miss that one? But
all the AMC employees were like, she's not here today.
Yeah, she's not here. I did get a little embarrassed because I've seen it at the Grove so many times. I was like, they're going to be like, bitch, are you okay? Like, you've seen Anora way too many times. We know you're AMC A-list, but like, relax. But
you're pictures on the wall.
I know. They're like, don't let her in. They think I'm just like coming to like jerk off in the theater.
I don't think they're thinking that, Justine. I don't think they're thinking that one bit. They're not like, oh, here she is. She's going to go beat off in the corner. No, they're not thinking that.
I went alone a couple times and and it was like kind of empty in there. And I was like, this could look bad. She's obsessed with Mikey Madison.
She's the Pee Wee Herman of comedy over here. She's just in this Russian hooker movie by herself.
Exactly. So she had a screening that I believe Brooke said she like wasn't even involved with or anything. And that I was like, because I don't know. Brooke, I think when you're the bigger celebrity and you're promoting a project, especially one that is not primarily your project, shout out the smaller artists.
Yes.
They really need it.
Yeah.
You know, that could have been, and I'm so glad she brought receipts.
I'm glad too. And also she was like, she didn't even like tag me. And
exactly.
I'm like, when you're asked to be on something, like you at least go, oh my God, this is kind of cool. And everyone loves a good collab.
Yes.
Like and Brooke Candy x Erika Jayne, sure.
It doesn't take anything away from Brooke for Erika to give her that credit. Or from Erika. It doesn't take anything away from Erika to give Brooke that credit. You know what I mean?
Agreed. And so she was just kind of like, oh yeah, thanks. She kind of made it sound like this was like her song.
Yeah, she was like, it was weird because she did say, I'm a feature, but she didn't say
for who.
The other woman's name.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a feature on this song, and it's really cool, and it's nominated for
Andy's
Oscars.
Like, it's your song, and she's like, well, I'm just a feature. It's like, who is the song? Whose song is it then?
Well, it doesn't end there with Erika, because Erika was also accused of kind of being an asshole because they all had their looks and their gowns for the reunion, and Andy was like, oh my God, who are you wearing? Who are you wearing? And they asked Erika, like, you look stunning. Who are you wearing? And she was like, just some random designer. Well, it turns out that random designer is actually a very acclaimed designer who has designed for multiple actresses. The Instagram account Face Reality 16 posted about Erika and her, quote, random designer comment. They revealed that it was actually Valdrin Sahidi who had made the outfit. They said in the post, if I were Erika, I'd be doing everything I can to avoid people having to Google her name and designer. The gorgeous dress was designed by the incredibly talented Valdrin Sahidi.
Well, you know about the designer stuff, right?
What do you mean?
Did anyone watch the documentary about her? Didn't she screw over some designers?
Oh, they all have.
But her, it's really like they couldn't adopt a child because she accused them of like, what was it, right? Yes. So Daniel Francesi did my show, my podcast, like a year and a half ago, and he had the tea. And because he's friends with these two designers.
Marco?
Yes. It was Marco, right?
Yep.
I believe it was.
Yeah.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but basically she royally screwed them, and I think tried to allegedly, I just want to say that so I don't get sued, but tried to kind of blame, have them take the heat for a lot of her financial troubles. I think she tried to like
just kind of throw them under the bus,
unload it on them, and then they were not able to adopt a child.
Yeah. That sounds very Erika.
Yeah, it's all in the documentary.
How many fucks does she give?
None.
Zero.
Yeah,
Zero.
None. She does not give one fuck.
Done.
But that pussy drip.
Yeah. So I mean, but like this designer has designed so many dresses. He's like there was just a slideshow of women. And I'm like, oh, wow. And the fact that she was like, oh, just some random designer. And I'm like, girl, like, come on.
Yeah, I just think it's weird. Well, obviously, she's not giving anyone credit for anything.
Yeah.
So Brooke can't really take it too personally. But it's still like, shout out these people. It can help them so much. It costs you nothing to throw out a name. I'm surprised she's back on the reunion, to be honest, after the documentary I watched.
Oh, well, I mean, she's now going back to court for, I guess there's evidence now that she spent $25 million of her, I guess, her husband, who's now Tom Girardi's in jail now. And it's like, now they're like, oh, actually, we do have receipts that she spent this money. Because she was like, I don't know anything.
She tried to, like I said, pass it off on the designers and totally fucked them.
Of course, of course. That's Hollywood, baby.
Yeah. But she looks great. Goddamn.
Well, and it's also like, I feel like that kind of that shit happens in our field all the time, where it's just like you go on the road with somebody, or you're working with somebody who might be a little, bigger than you, and they're just like, oh yeah, that's my feature. And you're like, well, what is the feature's name?
Yes.
Who is the person you are bringing with you?
Yes, exactly.
Or it'll just be like, hey, come check me out. And it's like, okay, cool. And then like, you hype this person. I've had several instances where I hype this person up, and then the headliner comes out and they're just like, hey, it's not like keep it going for Justine Marino.
Yeah.
It's just like, hi guys, all right, here's me.
Yeah.
And you're just like, really, bitch?
Yeah.
So I get it. It's also narcissism.
Yes, it is. Yeah, for
Classic
sure.
narcissism.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, moving along.
Yes.
Onijah Robinson is back.
Okay.
Do we know her? She is the woman who was in Pakistan.
I'm bad at things, except Anora.
She was the woman. She was in Pakistan.
My brain is full of Anora.
She will be in Anora too, probably. If there is a sequel. Yeah.
Back to the strip club.
Hadallah. So she was in Pakistan. She made this huge splash, if you want to call it that. Her drip was very splashy. And she kind of like set the internet on fire because it was just a random woman. Apparently the story was that she got catfished.
Okay, I mean, you've been catfished before.
She catfished this guy in Pakistan, and the guy found out that she was not who she said she was, but then she went over to Pakistan anyways, and then like got stuck there. And so people were like, why is this woman here? Is she going back to New York? And she was literally like, it is, what did she say? It was like, none of your business to ask me questions.
She said, it is against my religion.
It is against my religion. Yeah. So
it's against my religion to tell you my business.
Yeah. And so and she would ask people, they'd ask her questions. She's like, 40,000, give me, like, I need 30,000. Like, she was like charging people for
the business.
To get answers. And everyone's like, where did she go? Then there was rumors that she went back to New York and she went to jail. All of this stuff. And here she is. I mean, she has gotten a full makeover.
Whoa.
She has got the Lonnie Love glow up.
Yes.
And she says that she's married. She married her online boyfriend after all, despite being accused of catfishing him. So now she's like, I'm back in the States. Yeah, Onijah, back in the habit. And she's like, no, I did marry the guy that accused me of catfishing him. And we'll read a little bit more of this story. So she says she's outside a Brooklyn chop house, and the photographer asked her about her viral trip to Pakistan and Dubai, because after Pakistan, there was rumors that she was coming back to New York, but actually people in the comments on my page were like, actually, she's in Dubai. And I'm like, okay, I didn't know that, but thank you for telling me. So she got famous on the internet after going to Pakistan to marry a 19-year-old man she met online. She reportedly catfished him by using a filter in video chats to look like a white woman with blonde hair, and he refused to marry her, resulting in her demanding money from the Pakistani government.
What?
Anora too. They ended up getting married after all, though she says he's still back in Pakistan and she's not sure when she will return. So it's a whole mess. But I mean, if we're doing all these movies about Natalia Grace, give me a movie about Onijah Robinson.
And it's like a fairy tale ending,
Well, I mean, the fairy tale just never ends. That's the whole point. It's just always something. It's something that it will continuously go. She went viral. Like, just if you haven't seen her, just watch her.
Gotta watch.
Just some of the things she says are just so insane. Here we go.
I don't marry for money. Money is nothing. No, money is nothing. I have money. I have my son, Jeremiah Robinson, Sire Pitt. His father is William Pitt. Jeremiah's father is Louis Thomas. They will be rich. Why?
Where is your family now?
It's private. I'm Muslim, and it's against my religion to tell y'all my business. That's what I said.
Because I'm on business.
Also, I love the pop of pink on the lip.
I just love a good baby powdered forehead. You know what I mean?
Wait,
it just really does something for you.
That's incredible. I need the full story.
Oh, yeah. This will definitely be like some sort of doc series.
A love story for the ages.
It's really good. But I'm like, where's this guy? Where is this guy?
I know. I need to know. But also, you got catfished a couple times, right?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about it because it's happened so many times.
I know. I just remember we would always be like,
Wait, which time?
I forget. There was one time, wasn't a guy asking you for money at one point? Yeah. And you were like, I think I'm getting catfished. I was like, yes, you are, Justin. Please.
Yeah, I was like on a hike. He's like, I dropped my wallet in Dubai.
Yes.
And I'm like, Taylor's oldest time. And that's when I was like, okay, you're full of shit.
And then she picked it up.
What if it was her?
It was her.
God, that would be everything. Okay, so moving along, Gayle King is under fire for quoting a gay slur, which, you know what? This story is just really amazing. And it happened with one of our friends, Matteo Lane.
Oh, shit.
So Matteo Lane, congratulations, sold out Radio City Music Hall over the weekend.
Yes,
Matteo. And she said on the air that she hopes that he doesn't get in trouble, or she hopes that she doesn't get in trouble after saying this. Now, the internet is split. Now, I'll just read it. So, during the episode of CBS Mornings, Matteo Lane, an openly gay comedian, appeared on the show, which promoted the host to repeat a joke he used in his routine. So she goes, let's talk about the stand-up special. Can I just say one joke? I hope I don't get in trouble. She says, you do a riff about a white woman who approached you and they said something about cooking and you said, what in the tree are you talking about? And Gayle said this on the air and Matteo lost it. Like, look at him.
Oh my God.
So it made him crack up.
So
he covered his mouth to suppress his laughter. And she said, I thought that was hilarious. And she goes, what does that mean? And so everyone on the internet is now split. And they're like, how dare she say this? Obviously, she can't say the N-word, So it's like there is some sort of what's right and what's wrong. Yeah. I honestly think it's hysterical. I think that's the joke you got Gayle King to say tree on the air, which is funny. He took it as a joke, and also he wrote it. She's quoting the book.
Exactly.
But it's also like,
I think it's case by case, but if you can see that he's laughing, I think it's okay if he's okay with it. People don't need to be offended on his behalf.
Right. I mean, I never get offended every time, and there's a lot where you use gay slurs. It's like, I'm always like, wow, she really said that. It's 7 a.m. Like, my God.
I hate you.
Jesus.
I hate
She's just stretching on her foam roller. Like, I didn't
my foam roller. Just rolling back and forth doing the gay slurs.
Like, can I have coffee first before you hate crime me?
You live in West Hollywood.
Oh my God. Jesus.
That's so good.
It just makes me laugh, but also, like, maybe she's just trying to get it all out on the air because she's about to get shot into space.
Yeah.
And hopefully return.
Yeah, hopefully. Wait, Matteo looks great, by the way. Can we talk? He looks so hot. I love the shaved head and the tats.
You're not gonna date him. He's not into you. I know. Well, I think he got hair transplant. I think he got a new hair transplant.
Oh, he did?
I'm pretty sure.
He's very open.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
he's very open.
Like, Justin, that's worse than a gay slur.
What is that? He's very open about his hair transplant and
that's cool.
He looks fit. He got some new tats.
Yes, the tats look really good on him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny is Matteo and I did Just for Laughs New Faces together in 2014, and then from that we got this MTV show together, and he had just started working out with his trainer at the time, and so I really saw from like before and after, and the glow up is. It should be studied.
I mean, he is definitely a thirst drip comic,
He is dripping.
The dripping
look at him. Look at that bone structure. My paisan, fellow Italian.
I know.
Also, it's like, can he be bad at something? Like art, opera singing, speaks 4 languages, incredible comedian, incredible body. Now, like, out of this world, tatted up, muscle hot.
Okay, well.
I know. I'm dripping right now.
I'm like, Jesus God.
Drip.
But I thought it was actually a really funny story. And then over the weekend, we had Ego on Weekend Update where she said, "'Cause men ain't what?" And she points to the microphone and the whole audience went, "Shit." And she was like, "Oh no, it's men ain't worth a damn." Like, and the whole, did you not see this?
No.
Oh my God. So it was like Weekend Update and they were talking about the White House Correspondents' Dinner, how they got rid of the comedian who was gonna do.
Yes.
Anna.
No, it was Amber Ruffin. Yes.
Yeah, Amber Ruffin.
I know her. We worked together years ago. She's great.
So Ego was like, I'm going to do it instead. So she's doing this like kind of like older black lady comic routine,
Yeah.
right? And she's like, I'm 50 years old. And they're like, Ego, you're not 50. And she's like, shut up, you know? And then she goes, man ain't worth a... And the whole audience just goes, shit, on SNL. And everyone loses it.
Oh, my God.
And she's like, oh, Lauren's going to be mad at that one. No, it was worth a damn, y'all. Like, and so, of course, everyone's like, oh, my God. It's just one of those, like, spontaneous moments that are actually funny. I don't think Gayle King is, like, a closeted homophobe.
Yeah, no, of course not. And again, if Matteo is laughing, let's just all laugh.
Yeah.
Can we all just laugh at it and like not be so uptight? Of course, don't use slurs in your real life unless you're foam rolling. But
yeah, exactly. Yes, in the morning. Between the hours of I think it's funny, and
I think it's really funny,
and that's going to be used in some memes for years to come, I'm sure. Now,
shit.
Breaking news: Fyre Fest 2 is officially not happening.
That's a huge surprise.
I know.
What went wrong?
I don't know, everything. It's I just love this article. Adios, Mexico, porque you screwed us. Like, couldn't even finish it in Spanish. Just porque you screwed us.
It's so good.
It is official. Fyre Fest 2 will not go down in Playa del Carmen next month. And the organizers say it's because they got royally screwed by the Mexican government. I doubt that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this guy's been a con man.
The track record's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't believe this for a second.
I don't think at all. So TMZ obtained text messages sent by a Fyre Fest event producer saying they've been backstabbed by Mexican officials. The event producer said they fucked us. He went on to say that the event producer, the government, is acting like they had no idea the festival was going down in May. The government posted on X, Instagram, etc., giving their blessing and support. And then yesterday they said, we've never heard of them. It's hilarious. So no one's even like reached out to this Playa del Carmen to be like, hey, we're having this event. And Playa del Carmen's like, we have no idea what you're talking about. So Taylor's old as time.
I believe it.
The event producer isn't holding out hope, saying the government is lying completely, adding, and at this point, we're not doing any event there, and we plan on making it very public and showing all the evidence. So RIP Fyre Fest 2. It never happened. You've been conned by a con man yet again. You know what? Maybe he'll run for president.
Maybe.
There seems to be a thing for that, you know?
Wait, do you think anyone was actually like, we gotta get tickets
You know
to
there was
Fyre
some
Fest?
Idiot. You know there was like
Ja Rule.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think Ja Rule. I think they were like, oh, we have like 15 entertainers lined up, and it was like one football player confirmed.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Oh, wow.
This
okay.
is a story.
Okay.
So this popped up on my Instagram last week. And this is a guy, and this is a conservative person. And I don't care if you're conservative, just don't be an asshole.
Yeah.
And my problem is I posted this article and I said, I'm now in the era if there's like people who are calling themselves conservative, religious, you know, pro-family, all this shit, and then go on and have like this like hidden gay past, I'm exposing you.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. Time's up, bitch.
Time's up.
So this guy, his name is DeAngelis, and he is an anti-LGBTQ right-winger. Now, the guy on the right in the white shorts is Seth Rose, one of the stars of a gay porn. He is also DeAngelis.
What?
Yes.
What?
So you have these like lawmakers and people trying to take away rights with their hidden past.
Oh.
That's why Grindr's always broken at the Republican National Convention.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Well, the first thing that comes to mind seeing this picture is, I don't know if I can say this.
Say it. Because I'm about to say some stuff too.
Cum gutters. Do you know what cum gutters are?
Are you asking a gay man what cum gutters are?
No, you listen. Caroline Goldfarb said
Your mom learned about them on the plane watching Anora.
Caroline Goldfarb said that on my podcast. I had not heard it for so long. So then I casually said it to the next guest I had on, and they had no idea what I was talking about. So then it became a segment, and only gay men and women who had a lot of gay friends knew what it was. Like, no one else knew what cum gutters were.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
But that is a cum gutter filled picture. Look at those lines.
Never say cum gutter filled. That's so gross. Never say that. Gross. I I know. Well, this is giving early 2000s Sean Cody. And you can if you don't know what Sean Cody is, you can find that. Or like a good Randy Blue. Oh, Corbin Fisher.
Or like an Abercrombie ad. This literally looks like it was ripped from an Abercrombie catalog in 2002.
Well, I posted this and I had a Just Sayer reach out to me and say, I know this person.
What?
And I said, tell me everything. So I'm going to read this story. I said I would keep the names. I mean, obviously his name is Corey, but I'm going to keep the other names under wraps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I found out that this guy, Corey DeAngelis, is from my hometown of San Antonio.
No.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? So this Just Sayer reached out to, I believe, an ex who had this experience with Corey. He says, I knew Corey was in high school. After graduating, I remember he just randomly hit me up near college graduation to sell some sunglasses he had in bulk. I had no interest, but we ended up working out together, went to the club a few times, etc. He was super privileged, somehow got out of a couple DUIs and drinking underage. Texas. He was super into the whole club kids breakdancing bullshit. Those stereotypical near naked dudes with the little shorts and the rainbow reflective sunglasses. Yeah. I could hear Kesha now. The frat douches in the early 2010s. You would also see him with the frat brothers doing that shit at UTSA, which is University of Texas San Antonio. I remember he was homophobic. Even in high school, one of my best friends was a gay dude that's still a pretty popular socialite in San Antonio. He'd always be side-eyeing him, talking shit about him being an F-slur, etc. I'd hang out with him sometimes because it was kind of funny seeing how much stupid shit he could get into. More of a social experiment on my part than actually enjoying myself. Anyway, he liked keeping friends around him that were intellectually inferior, all younger, that never questioned him. It didn't last long with me since I'm always questioning everything, refusing him when he wanted something, etc. He and the dummies always passing girls along to him and then each other, which I thought was revolting. According to Anora at the time. It was common in their age group, but that was a big no-no for me. They even wanted me to share Anora. I obviously said no. One day, he had this proposal to me and his other young bro friends. He claimed there was some talent agent trying to fly him out to Arizona to film shirtless pictures for female Chinese soldiers.
Wow.
I thought it was bullshit immediately, but humored him, even talking to the agent. Dude looked and sounded like some porn casting couch director and confirmed that we would have to be naked, not shirtless. I think it was in Scottsdale. It was probably in Scottsdale.
That makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah. And the pay was a few grand. One of his friends, the youngest, named Matt, and I fell for him, felt protective of him. I think he was 18, so I'm asking what's going on. He tells me they're playing football naked, running around in a field naked, etc. When they get back, we went to Worst Fest, which is so much fun. It's like a German festival back in Texas, where I got the truth out of them after they got shit-faced. Apparently, they had a jerk-off contest in a circle in which the winner ejaculated first. That game is called Soggy Biscuit.
Wait, what? Justin.
Yep.
Cum gutters and soggy biscuits.
I mean, of course, Corey proudly said he went first. Matt stayed behind and shot a straight porn with one of Anora's friends, as did another one of the bros. I have no idea if Corey did or not. There was no Chinese soldiers. What? It was 100% for gay porn. When I called Corey out on it, he said, well, if anyone finds it, I'll be like, what are you, gay, bro? Like, what were you doing on a gay porn site anyway? So you're the problem. Gaslighting. I remember that night because his future first wife ended up squatting drunk in the middle of the Worst Fest crowd and ass out, just pissed everywhere. Just a first wife pissing in a parking lot.
Oh my God.
After we went to the club and Corey was dancing with her half naked on the stage, the DJ stopped his set and told him to get his gay ass out. Security threw us all out. I wasn't even doing anything. I'm pretty sure someone found the video pretty quickly, even back then. It was getting out in social circles what he did. So he ended up taking the PP girl and getting his doctorate over in Arkansas. He would come back into town and try to connect, but I wasn't interested. Ended up marrying PP girl, and I'm sure she left his ass for his homophobic and transphobic nonsense. nonsense. The girl he ended up marrying for his second marriage was an escort. We briefly worked together and she was always lazy, but she acted like she deserved everything on a silver platter. She quit her job I was working with her to get engaged to some Jehovah's Witness and got converted at the time. So this just kind of goes on and on. Now, hold on. Now Corey claims he's changed, and by changed, he has removed every single person from high school and college from his social media. It hopes that no one in his old life can stand him, including a lot of high school teachers we shared that are always posting about his anti-school choice. So yeah. That's it.
Now, my biggest takeaway from that is I need a reality show about San Antonio socialites. That's what I need.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Me
Let's go.
too.
There are some. They're there.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
That is fascinating.
They did a little spin-off. It was like a Real Housewives spinoff, and I can't remember what the name of the show was, but they were all in San Antonio. But it wasn't called The Real Housewives of San Antonio. But there was some
The Texas, I watched Dallas Housewives when I was on The Soup. That was airings.
Well,
and
someone had to.
It was good, though. It was juicy.
It was okay. It was all right. I feel like they just kind of dropped the ball with it because they didn't know where they were going. But I do agree. Like, Dallas was fun. They could reboot that one.
I feel like there was more potential, you know?
Yeah. What, with The Soup or The Real Housewives of Dallas?
The Real Housewives.
Well, I love that story, and thank you to the person who sent that to me.
No, that's amazing.
Because I was like, call these hypocrites out.
What good insider info.
Well, now we're going to get back into Olivia Munn, because Olivia Munn has now called out the space mission that Gayle King is on and called it gluttonous, which I'm just kind of like, is it? Is it gluttonous?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why does she say it's gluttonous?
Well, she says that these stars should stay out of space. The actress pointed out some issues she had with the upcoming star-studded all-female space flight headed by Blue Origin, owned by Jeff Bezos. She's like, what are they doing? She said with Jenna and friends. I know this probably isn't the cool thing to say, but there are so many other things that are important in the world right now. Right. Lauren Sanchez, Katy Perry, and Gayle King would be heading to space on April 14th for around 11 minutes. It will be the first all-woman flight since the Soviet Union's Valentina Tereshkova's solo mission in '63. Olivia questioned the motives of the mission, which will also include some NASA rocket scientists, entrepreneur and activist, and film producer, asking, what are you guys going to do up in space? What are you going to do up there? I know this is probably obnoxious, but it's like so much money to go to space, and there's a lot of people who can't even afford eggs. Can we just relax with the eggs?
We get it. They're expensive.
God, we get it.
I mean, not to bring this up.
Why is everyone like upset? Like, okay, like maybe, okay, don't, like I'm not trying to sound insensitive, but I'm just tired of hearing like, the eggs.
Yeah. I mean,
eat granola.
I'm vegan. I'm sorry. Just be vegan. That solves all the problems.
Eat a croissant.
Eat a croissant.
Yeah.
Eat a croissant.
In the words of Marie Antoinette, let them eat croissants.
Let them eat croissants.
Everyone's just always like, but the eggs.
No,
but the eggs.
Eggs are having a moment. Overpriced eggs are having a moment.
Is it because it's like Easter season?
Well, now more than ever.
Oh, no. That's probably what it is. They can't decorate their Easter eggs.
They can't. It's expensive to decorate the eggs. You know what?
Wait a minute.
Wait.
I have to bring this up.
Okay. Oh, no.
Have you seen what people are doing at Trader Joe's with the eggs?
No.
They are getting the fertilized eggs.
Okay.
And incubating them and hatching their own chickens.
No. What?
Yes. I don't agree with this.
That seems crazy.
It's kind of wild and gross.
And
that's their result of like, but eggs. I'm going to make my own. First of all, I didn't know they sold fertilized eggs in stores.
I had no idea. That's weird. At Trader Joe's?
Yeah. And then so they get a carton of eggs, and then they get like an incubator on Amazon, which sure, that makes sense.
Okay.
And they put them in this thing, and then they hatch them.
We should not be able to do this at our homes. This is too much.
I mean, if you have a farm, maybe.
A farm.
But I'm like, what in your one bedroom
Sally Kirkland upstairs
with
fertilizing eggs.
Chicken hoarder. Yeah. Just like.
Sally Kirkland should not be able to be making chickens in our apartment building.
But at least they're Kirkland brand eggs. She's got a Costco membership.
That's
But I mean,
hilarious.
Yeah. So
That's
Trader
crazy.
Joe's fertilized eggs can hatch. Here's what you need to know.
Whoa.
Why are we selling fertilized eggs to eat? That
No
just
one.
sounds weird.
Does
to me.
any others, like, does Ralph's or Gelson's sell fertilized eggs?
I'm sure. I'm a dark yolk
Oh, okay.
egg
Okay,
connoisseur.
Justin. I love it.
I like my yolks dark.
Good for you. A dark yolk. Wait, but just to go back to Olivia Munn, I just have to say no celebrity should be allowed in space until Lance Bass gets there. Remember, he was going to go to space and his plans were thwarted. So I think no celebrities allowed until Lance gets up there.
But also, and I think I've said this before, Jeff Bezos, like putting your girlfriend, are they married yet?
They're engaged,
They're
right?
engaged?
Yeah. I think engaged.
That's like,
Yeah.
That's like, if you want some space, like you literally send him to space.
He's like, this he's so rich. He can be like, this nagging bitch. Oh, go to space, honey.
Yeah.
We're going to send you to space.
Not Turks and Caicos again. I'll send you to space. Okay.
Going to space doesn't...
I never want to do it.
I don't want to go to space.
There's nothing. I don't want to see the Earth.
No, I don't need to see it. I'm good. I don't need to eat freeze-dried strawberries.
No, well,
you know?
Yeah, and also, didn't we just have 2 people who were stranded up there for 9 months?
Yes.
And now their eyes are like pancakes because of like the gravity, and they have no bone density,
No,
and
thank
like
you.
they aged 800 years.
Definitely not. No,
God.
thank you. Space is not for me.
And William Shatner was on Star Trek, and they gave him the chance to do this flight. And William Shatner, who played Captain Kirk, was like, that was the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
It's scary.
I don't want to do it.
I would never do it.
I've seen too many movies where like a window cracks and everyone gets sucked out. I've seen too many movies where like Sandra Bullock, her cord gets snipped and she's just out in the abyss of darkness and unknown. I don't want to do that. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's no way. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm so good.
If I was in space and someone was like, look at the moon, I'd be like, okay.
We can look at the moon from Earth as well. You know, I don't need it.
Do you want to go step on the moon? No.
Unless there was a Skims spacesuit, in which case I would be there so fast.
Just
so
you
cute.
wait. I think you probably manifested that. And
just like a beige cat suit, like super tight. It's like a sexy spacesuit with like a cute helmet with like rhinestones.
just pumping oxygen through your entire suit.
Yes, exactly.
Did you go to the Mel's Drive-In Skims pop-up? Have you had your Skims waffles yet?
I haven't, but I think we're going there for lunch, for birthday lunch after. And I was like, oh, it's right next to my dad was like, let's go to Mel's because he loves Mel's. And I was like, oh, it's right next to the Skims store.
But it's all the food is Skims now.
Oh, it is? Yes.
Yeah.
I saw lines because, I went to the Skims store like a day or two after it opened. It was... I was restrained, mostly because I already own most of what they have in the store. But I did see there are lines, so there might be a line to get in.
Can you pull the birthday card?
I'm pulling the birthday card.
It's my birthday.
I own so many fucking Skims.
I've seen Anora 15 times. The AMC ticket taker is like, that's her her part-time job is being the Skims door girl. She's like, she's back. She has her skim shift before the AMC shift, and she's like,
so
God
funny.
damn it, she's back again. Yeah, see, look, Skims Drive-In, which
oh my God, we're going, Len and Lorna, get ready.
Which I feel is a little sacrilegious. You know what I mean? Like Mel's has Mel's was in like what was the Sundance Kid, the movie? Wasn't it? I think Mel's Drive-In, like
the Sundance Kid.
What's it called? The Billy. God.
Are you okay?
Yes. What's the name of the movie?
The Sundance Kid? Who's in it?
Robert Redford.
American Graffiti.
Was it American Graffiti?
Coming to Dinner.
I think it might have been American Graffiti. Yes, that was yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. There it is.
Now I see. I'm like, what are you?
But no, it wasn't American Graffiti with Faye Dunaway. I think Faye Dunaway and Robert Redford were in American Graffiti, and Mel Steiner's was in that.
It's a very weird collab for sure.
Skims Drive-In.
It's not intuitive.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean?
No.
Like there's Sun Cafe and Sweet Greens across the street. That feels more on brand. This is crazy. Oh my God. I wonder if it's still open today.
It probably is.
Ugh, we are
It's a Kardashian.
going.
It's open.
Oh my God.
Do we have any more? Is there one more? Oh, okay. Then we have our final story.
Oh, okay.
Final story.
Wow.
Yes. This one kind of broke today. So there's a horse girl. She's half human, half horse, and a full musician. She went from the farm to Coachella. She's going to Coachella.
Okay.
So I say farm to Stagel. So this is a German musician and / DJ. When you're a horse, what are your pronouns?
I don't.
She nay them.
Nay them. Nay them. Nay them. Shut the fuck up. Nay them.
So this is Horsegiirl, spelled with 2 I's
Mm-hmm.
and 1 capital L. She's a German musician and DJ who goes by the name Stella Stallion. She identifies as half horse, half human, both on and off stage. Since hitting the scene in 2022, she's taken the electro dance world by storm with songs like My Barn, My Rules, and Material Horse. Having not revealed her true identity to date, Horsegiirl consistently remains in character and physically presents as a horse, complete with a muzzle, pointed ears peeking out of her hair, and a signature heart-shaped white spot between her eyes. Her debut EP, VIP, Very Important Pony, is out now, has garnered a cult fan base of over 560,000 Spotify listeners and performed at iconic locations like Berlin's Bergen Club and Electric Daisy Carnival in Las Vegas. This month, she's set to perform at Coachella. Ahead of her performance at the festival, Horsegiirl sat down with people and gave her thoughts on Chapel Roan's Pink Pony Club and more. So this is her.
Is this a mask? Is it?
Oh yeah, I mean it better be, or I'm going to shoot it.
Or is it like a prosthetic that she has done by special effects makeup artists every time? You know what I mean?
This looks like, it's definitely like feminine forehead. I think it's just a mouthpiece under the eyes that's glued.
That's crazy. This in the glam chair, this probably takes so fucking long. This is crazy. And the ears.
Mm-hmm. Well, the ears, I think, are attached to the wig.
The wig. Okay. I'm like trying to figure out the mechanics. Also, the whatever self-tanner she's using to be that beautiful red horse color.
I don't know. It's so much.
It's a lot.
So people ask her about like her upbringing. She's brought in the countryside. So I guess it's this whole like, oh yeah, who are her idols? She says Whitney Houston. Okay.
Wow, she really commits to the bit.
Yeah, she says you're half horse, half human, but not exactly some kind that we're seeing a lot in media. She's like, what I understand, I'm not a biologist, but I've learned that they're usually not even a full horse human. But, okay, so she's insane.
Can we just hear like a snippet of the song? I'm so curious what the music is. Have you listened to it at all?
No.
Come on now.
I feel like that could be a good getting ready song. I could add that to my getting ready song
Featuring
rotation.
Erika Jayne.
Featuring Erika Jayne.
Well, it is. She is very, very committed to the bit. And, like I did say, she is developing a cult following. She's shifting from the opening act to the main event. And she is just quickly becoming the Centaur of attention.
I hate you.
Thank you. I say to that. Good for you. Justine, thank you so much for being here. Did you have fun?
I did. Thank you
for coming on your birthday.
Yes, you're welcome. It was an honor. Thank you for having Len and Lorna in the
Len
building.
And Lorna are invited anytime they want.
Yes.
I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Thank you. And
love you very much.
I love you. Come see Anora on May 17th.
Okay, just drop the link.
Okay, I'll drop the link.
Yeah, what if you sold general admission to a screening?
So funny.
You could do that.
I meant you, but also anyone else if you want to come.
Yeah, if you guys want to come, just make sure. Do you have any dates coming up or anything you want to promote?
Just my comedy crush at the Improv, April 23rd. We have Tiffany Haddish, Craig Robinson, a really good lineup. And then, and Fortune's on that, Fortune Feemster. And then Shimmy Shimmy Ya on April 28th here at the Comedy Store.
Oh,
so,
perfect.
yeah.
And I will be in Seattle April 10th. So get your tickets at Laughs in Seattle, also Bakersfield. I've got Dallas is now May 7th, the Addison Improv, that's been rescheduled. And let's see, I might be in Vegas in June at the Comedy Cellar in Vegas. So I'll keep you guys posted. But as always, we'll see you next time. Have a fantastic week, and we'll catch you next week on the Just Saying podcast. Bye, guys.